Another one we're going to do today is to get in here to some of the Vans customs. Occasionally over time they'll offer different cloths and different patterns that can be used. You can add your own pictures. And being out of the videos for a while, I thought I'd catch up to a couple of them. This is a old school Peanuts that we'll cover. Slip-ons seem to really be still coming back to me. Pictures that you can make in different soles and the rest. Starting with the J. Howell. Pretty simple. Some of his characters here, black on white. And when he joined the Vans family, which is a new thing they've started this year, then when you come to do customs, you get access to certain cloths or materials or things that are not available to everybody else. And you earn points, and it's a good way to get people into kind of like a club, which I've always thought was a good idea. Going back to the times as a kid when I was in clubs and things, and that always seemed to work out well. Except for those that are not in the club. I liked some of the guys he had here. You could do 3 or 4 shoes. I'm not even sure if the J. Howells are still available these days. Haven't worn these yet. Let me grab the next one up, which is going to be an old school. When the Peanuts released on the first time, they offered a couple of cloths. This was one of them. And I did an all over old school, as you can see, with that cloth, and threw in some eyelets and different things that I liked. And of course, these are a one of one, unless someone else made them the exact same way, which is always possible. And these cloths come and go over time. Here's one I made recently with their tie-dye pattern. Very bright. It reminded me of the shirts we used to get around 69 out in Haight-Ashbury. 1969, that's what it is. And they've got some different mid panels that you can throw on these as well. And I've always been a fan of the checks ever since the Spicoli days of the 70s. And I think it adds a little bit to the overall look of the shoe when you design your own and throw them together. Now, another thing we'll focus on while we throw up one with a picture here in the flames is the fact that they don't come with boxes when they send out the customs. They come in a bag that is wrapped inside of a fairly flimsy brown box. They still travel okay, coming all the way from China when you make them. But overall, I think they could do that just a little bit better. Now, this was some different colors along with a picture that I had. You can add different pictures of different things. And I thought that how that came together with that flames just kind of had a good look to it. So I went ahead and made these and pulled the trigger, and there they are. All of these I think were this year or pretty close to it. Now back to the checks. I had to go ahead and make a Spicoli with the flames, or excuse me, with the checkerboard foxing. One of my favorites. I should probably go back and make another one of these while they're there and double up. Some of them I have doubled up from time to time, one to rock, one to stock. And I just think that one came out to be really good, personally, for just the simple stuff that was there. Modifying a design slightly with just a simple red foxing stripe and the checks. Back to my days of the Canal Zone, I might have done this one before, I don't know. Ron Cortez and Cerveza Panama. Back in the old label from the 60s when we were there, it's all changed now. The Cortez is still about the same. Canal Zone Forever. Shout out Zonies. Yes, these have been worn. As you can tell, they're going to continue to be worn. That's kind of what the shoes are for anyway, right? Another one I made. This one did not turn out as well as I would like, and I may go back and remake it again or give it a shot. Again, you can see that the midsole has got the checks, and this is the picture from the beginning of my videos. It was taken down in New Orleans at the Jordan 23 Experience during the All-Star Game when the first H-Town Sneaker Summit. A bunch of us went down there for the first All-Star Sneaker Summit in New Orleans, along with the weekend. And my friends at H-Town Sneaker Summit have kept the All-Star Sneaker Summit going since then, I believe, with all of the All-Star games in the different cities. And last but not least today, we've got a second one here. This is the other Peanuts pattern that came about. I did make 2 of these for me, and I made one for my nephew, DJ Oak Cliff. He thought they were a really good look, so something I've done for him a few times now. So there's more than one of these. I have 2, and Oak Cliff has 1. As far as I know, that's the only ones, but who knows? With all of the people in the world and the ability to make these, there's not a whole lot of difference you can throw in there, like some of the subtleties of the Nike ID. Someone might have recreated this as well. Customs, a good way to go. Many things you can make that are not available for the others, and I've got my eyes on that Roach Party right now, trying to figure out a final design. I really like that for some reason. Stay tuned. As always, you can find me here, SamCult12, Instagram, YouTube, Video, and the rest, Twitter, SneakerTube TV. And I continue to downsize and sell my shoes at goodshoes.com. I'll post them from time to time over the years. As well, I have auctions on eBay every weekend, SamCult12. Chance to get a few grails as I downsize my collection and let them go. Try to get to a reasonable size. I appreciate everybody continuing to watch. Tell your friends. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Continue the support. I appreciate everybody who's bought the shoes. I'm not real happy with the 1 or 2 that asked me if they're real. Well, of course they're real. You can watch them here and you can see as I've collected over the years. But that's the nature of things these days. Thank you to all. And I will continue to buy shoes and post up the videos for everyone to enjoy. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it.